It's vastly different, the salaries, and something that if you do sustain a big injury, what is your backup? Where do you go? How do you support yourself financially? And what is your next move? Whereas maybe in the men's and the boys' game, they have that little bit of financial freedom, where if they sustain that big injury, it's maybe not, oh my goodness, I need to find a new job by the end of the month or I'm in trouble. So it's a little bit of a difficult balancing act, I think, for women and girls. Let's be honest, most women footballers are going to need a secondary career once they stop playing. Have you done any work towards that during the time that you were playing? Have you been able to study? Have you been able to learn a new skill or vocation? And then how does that translate when it gets to actually exiting the game and needing to forge a new life in many ways? Some people will stay in football, but that's limited. There's only so many coaching jobs on offer, or, I'm really fortunate that I was able to land this job almost accidentally, but that's not going to happen to everyone. And you might not want to stay in the game. You might not want to live and breathe football for the rest of your life. So it's tough. There's so many different factors to it, and people just think, well, it's just about finding another job and getting on with it. There's a lot more to it than that. If they're still looking after themselves physically, they have to look after themselves mentally as well, and that can come from a new hobby, a new skill, learning about something completely away from football. And I think that's something that should be hugely encouraged. And it can then, as I said, prepare you for when you come out of the game and give you something almost to fall straight into and know that you're really passionate about it and give you a new identity that almost takes the place of being a footballer. I think they have to be helped and supported and given ideas, not forced into anything. There's no point in asking a youngster to go and do something that they've got no interest in just for the sake of doing it, but help them try and find a different interest. Whether that's, there's a few girls that I used to play with who have got a real interest in property development, and they're using some of their money as a professional footballer to invest in properties, doing them up, selling them, and that's a fantastic career to have once you stop playing, but also something that they find really interesting and a way to switch off. There's so many different options, and I think it's just helping players become aware of that. And we try to put workshops on at different times, with that in mind, whether it's financial advice, whether it's careers advice, whether it's just as simple as mental health support, and how to deal with different things, whether it's in football or out of football. So we try to do as much as we can. We have obviously limited time and resources, but it's something that I'm very passionate about, that we're treating the players as people before players, and I think that's really important.